Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are actually diving into a long list of ultimate things you should never say during an interview. Whether you are a seasoned pro or you're gearing up for your very first job interview, these 15 ways are surefire ways of actually raising the red flag or could cost you the job. So let's make sure you stand out in a great way during the interview process. Let's get into it. First off, never show up without knowing what the company does. It shows that you didn't care enough to actually prepare for the interview, and that's a big red flag. Instead, research the company's mission, vision, and values. That is one way to impress them during the interview process. When asked, never reply that I just really need a job or I just really need this job. You really want to appear to be motivated and not desperate. After all, companies want people that are actually passionate about the job, not those that are just looking for a paycheck. Show that you're really interested in the position that they have available and not just filling a spot. Never tell an employer that I'm really nervous. Remember, confidence is key. Just face it, we all get nervous, but don't make that the focus at the time. Instead, take a deep breath, smile, and project confidence, even if you have to do so on the outside. How much does the job pay? Probably is not a good question to ask early on, especially in the interview. Timing is everything when asking about salary. And at the beginning of the interview is not the time nor the place. Asking about salary early on in the interview could be presumptive. Allow the interviewer to bring up salary or the HR person whenever you get to that point in the interview process. Another question you don't want to ask is, how much vacation time do I get off? Initially show an interest in the job and not just the perks. Benefits are important, but first focus on the job at hand and what value you can bring to the company before you jump into those vacation questions. Never ever tell a future or potential employer that I did not get along with my last boss. You have to remember to stay positive at all times during an interview. Even if it's true, it sounds like gossip. Instead, highlight those things that you learned from your past experiences without putting anyone down. During the interview process, you want to avoid cliches such as, I am a perfectionist. This line is overused and can appear to be disingenuous. Be very specific about your strengths and areas that you're actually working on to improve. Honesty is the best policy. Try it. You might like it. Another raise or financial question, salary type question is, when can I expect a raise? That is a no-no. Think long term, and quite frankly, it makes it seem like you're focused more on the money than you are on the growth. And instead, just focus on the growth opportunities that are available within the company. And you possibly should ask about those opportunities in a general way. Another question about money is, how soon can I work overtime? Although it's indirectly about money, but we know that again, it appears that you're more focused on money and making money than you are on meeting the needs of the organization. Not to mention, it could appear that you're focused so much on extra pay that you're not focusing as much as they would like you to on the quality of work that you will provide. Make sure you show your commitment to doing a good job for the company first. Never ever ask during the interview, what are the bonuses like at this company? It's like a tug of war, perks versus passion. Similar to salary, bonus questions too early in the interview process can appear that you're more interested in the perks than you are in the actual role. So stay away from those type questions. When asked about your weaknesses, never say, I don't have any weaknesses. Please make sure you show some self-awareness. We all have areas that we can improve upon. And saying otherwise can come across that you are not self-aware and you're somewhat arrogant. Show the employer that you are interested in growing. You never want to say that I don't have any questions. Of course you do. You're supposed to prepare and have questions. You want to be curious. When you don't have questions, it shows a lack of curiosity about the company as well as the role. Always have thoughtful questions prepared for the interview. What are the company's financial struggles right right now is definitely something you don't even approach during an interview. Show some tact and respect. While it's definitely okay to research the company's stability, but asking questions about the financial stability of the company can seem a bit skeptical. If it is your concern, do your research beforehand and answer your own question, but never ask that question during the interview. During the interview process, never say that I don't care about the role or I really don't care about the role, because remember, you're here because there's an open role that you're actually inquiring about. You need to understand the job role and the title. They are both very important. Titles represent the company's structure and responsibility. Saying that you don't care about the title or you don't care about the role is almost like saying you really aren't serious about the job opportunity. And last but not least, never say, my last job wasn't very challenging. I'm looking for something a little more challenging these days. You want to respect all your past roles and the organizations that you've worked with forward. Avoid downplaying those previous jobs and focus on your enthusiasm about learning a new job with the particular company that you're interviewing with. And you have it. 15 things to never say during a job interview. And remember, the key to acing any interview is to be prepared, always be professional, and show a genuine interest in the role that you're interviewing for. Avoid all of these phrases that we have discussed and stay focused on what you bring to the table and not how much money the role that you're interviewing for particularly pays. If you do these things, you will leave a lasting positive impression on your interviewer. I hope that this has been very helpful for you. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more helpful information pertaining to jobs, careers, and finances as a whole. Until next time.